I gotta get this water. I hear it boiling. Yeah, I hear the water boiling. You ain't gotta turn it off. Just let it boil because I'm gonna have to let my water steep. Good morning, everyone. I am late. I'm late because I don't feel too good. Hey, good morning, Timmy. How are you? Oh, I'm gonna have to get some lip gloss on or something. How are you this morning? I am so late this morning. Um, I wasn't for sure if I was gonna come on because I don't feel 100%. But I decided to go ahead and come on. Hey, good morning, Gray. Let me make sure my volume is up. Hold on. Let me make sure my volume is up. Because I'm not up. I'm just here. Good morning, Mimi D. How are you? Amanda. Hey, girlfriend. Mashonda. How are you, love? How you doing? Hey, D. Thomas. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Yes, I am so glad you are a part two. Yeah, I know, right? And I look exactly how I feel, guys, because I don't. My husband, okay, my husband has a cold, and he decided that he wants to share the cold with me. Okay, he shared it with me because we share everything. And now I just don't feel 100%. Hey, good morning, Tina. Tina, thank you for keeping me on my game. That's my girl right there, Tina Wilson. She texted me and said, hey, what's going on? What you doing? But I was trying to get myself together, and I'm like, okay, I need to put on something, y'all. Y'all are getting me in the raw. I don't feel like it. So I hope everyone is doing well so far. I got my celestial green tea. This one is the honey, lemon, and ginseng. And I got my whatever this is, some for my throat, some Londons for my throat. I got my lemon. I like my tea to be sweetened, so I got me some agave. I got my water boiling. Hey, Becky Corner. Oh, so good to see your name. Happy Sunday to you too. Antoinette, how are you? Juanita, how are you? So I'm glad everyone is here. Again, I was late this morning because I'm not feeling my best. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, guys, even when we're not feeling our best, we still have to put our best foot forward. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get all my stuff together, make me some tea, and come talk to my white tea family. So, guys, this is what it is. Good morning, Design by Divas. How are you? Antoinette, I'm so glad you're doing great. And guess what, guys? I have some news that I want to share with you guys. I was showing you guys, oh, thank you so much, Antoinette. I was sharing with you guys that all the goodies that I'm putting in for my 4K giveaway. Hey, good morning, Maba. I had someone else that reached out to me and asked me, was I still taking donations for my giveaways? And I was like, yeah. And so I got another person who's going to be contributing to the giveaway. So I think whoever else contributes to the giveaway, it'll have to be for my 5K giveaway because this box going to be expensive to ship. Remember, I'm shipping it to 2 people. So I'm like, okay, everybody who wants to continue to contribute to the giveaway, that sucker is going to be added to the 5K giveaway, and that way my postage don't be no more expensive than it's already are, because I am shipping 2. I do have 2 big boxes to make sure I'm able to squeeze everything in. So girl, I'm like, who else is going to be contributing? Y'all better get that 5K. And I wouldn't bring my glass. I'm going to have y'all. Hey, Angela. What you say? Have sinus cold over here. I know. And you can hear the kind of congestion in my voice. I told my husband I didn't want none of that. I told him I didn't want it, and he shared it with me anyway. Hey, good morning, Dorian. How are you? Mary Ann, how are you? I know that postage can be rough, and I got the 2 boxes. I got 2 big boxes, enough to fit both of the giveaways in, and whatever else surprise that I'm gonna put in that box. I am going to. Whoever get these boxes gonna really, I think they're gonna really enjoy these boxes right here. So, because I'm constantly thinking, what else can I put in the box? I don't know who the other person is gonna, what they're gonna. I know who the person is, but I don't know what they're going to be contributing. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hey, good morning, D. How are you? Remember to hit the thumbs up. Oh, thank you, D. Good morning. Hope you feel better. Me too, girl. I told my husband, go on somewhere with that. Dad, may you be restored to your full strength first. You are. Thank you so much. Hey, good morning, Michelle. Hey, girlfriend. How are you? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna put a couple of these throat lounges in here because I feel it all up in here. I feel it all up in here. And but yet my body, it still gets very, very hot when I lay down, when I go to bed. My body gets really, really hot. So I'm hoping, but my body always getting hot. That'll girl, that'll do something. I don't know, y'all. I don't know this morning, y'all. And then early this morning, I had to go out to the store, and the weather it's really cold outside. Yesterday was kind of nice. Today is cold, so our weather is going back and forward. Tea, honey, and lemon. All that good stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this water. So, hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Hi. Let me get a spoon. I forgot to grab a spoon. I got it. Y'all, I'm back. I apologize for that. I'm back. I had to go get my water. So I got my hot water. Y'all, let me try to nurse myself. I already told Tina that I was trying to nurse myself back to good health. I don't know. This tea right here, I always use 2 bags because, I don't know. I like to put 2 in mine. This one is the white with white tea and a soothing taste. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. I've been having this for like a few days now, and usually I try to attack my cold fast. I'm gonna put some throw lounges in here. I'm gonna throw everything but the kitchen sink in here. Throw it all in there. Hey, Bang. Hey, Bang. Bring me a knife. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some agave in here. I am going to be making some for all of you who has, thank you. All of you who have signed up or sign up. All of you who has subscribed to my Food Network channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to be making some vegetable soup today. And some vegan vegetable soup. So if you're not subscribed to my food channel, go ahead and subscribe to DOY Eats Too. Because like I say, that channel can use a whole lot of love over there. And a whole lot of help too. All right, guys. I got the lemon. I got the longans. What's up? Yeah, you can. But make sure you don't cut that TV up too loud. Okay, y'all. I got everything. I need some, you know what I need in here? Some Old Granddaddy. That 100% proof. Yeah, that'll knock it right out. That's called a hot toddy, but I'm gonna let that steep for a minute. So I hope some cognac. Yeah, I need some Old Granddaddy. I try to get at least a pint of the Old Granddaddy every winter, because when you get those colds like that, that hot toddy would knock that cold out a whole lot quicker. So this evening I am going to be making some vegan vegetable soup. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my DIY East too, so you guys can see how I make that. And I'm going to be making some cornbread, because I love soup and cornbread. So that's what I'm going to be making today. What y'all doing today? Because it's cold outside. The weather, the weather is going back and forward with us. It's nice, and then it gets cold. It's just going back and forward. So, like I said, this is the time for the season of getting sick. You are speaking my type of cooking. Yeah, so check it out if you have not already on the cooking channel. I love the cilantro seasoned lemon zinger. Actually, I do too. I love their tea. We are loving you. Green, God help you. Thank you so much, Tina. Chicken noodle soup. Oh yeah. I like all soup, and I really. Oh, this is good. But I'm not gonna be able to talk and eat this too. I like all kind of soup, but I make some really good vegetable soup, and I'm gonna have a nice broth to go with it, some cornbread, and that's gonna help me and my husband, because his is almost gone. So that way, I've been making him. He drinks a different kind of tea. He drinks the actual herb tea, the one you have to sift in one of those sifters. So we've been drinking that every night, along with Dr. Sabi's Bromine Plus. We drink that, just trying to get the cold on out, because I don't want it, because my cold and my cough, it'll last me for a long time. I already shared this story with you guys when I had a cough so bad that I had to get off the bus one time because everybody kept looking at me. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good, y'all. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good going down. It's that lemon. That lemon is so good. I was coughing so bad on the train one time. I was just coughing and coughing. I never try to stop a cough, because I kept saying, and when I finally let that cough out, that cough would not stop. That cough was on and popping. And everybody was turning around. They was looking at me, and they was like, ma'am, you're gonna have to get off this train. And I just got off the train and waited for the next one. And I was like, you know what? Y'all ain't get me off this second train, because this cough ain't going nowhere anytime soon. So I'm just gonna be like and keep it moving. What Tina said? That's hot today. Yes, girl. I'll make it. Okay. I've been trying to get Christmas crochet together from my grandchildren. Tina, you doing your thing, girl. You doing your thing. Mimi D, I'm working on making some chicken noodle today. Oh, okay. Oh, that chicken noodle soup is popping today. All right. And the only reason why I can eat the noodles, but I don't eat chicken. The only meat I eat is fish. So that's why I'm going to be making a vegetable broth. A vegetable soup. I love vegetable soup. I like lentil soup, split pea soup. Yeah. I'm going to be doing all that. Maybe these aren't making them. Okay, Marianne. Elderberry brandy at night knocks you back. Okay. I know, Marianne. That's true. It's cold in Los Angeles. I bring it. How are you? So glad to see you. This is the time for soup. But then again, I love to eat soup this time because it kind of helps me with other things as well. It's going to be helping me with other things. I made split pea soup yesterday. Oh, that sounds good, Mimi D. I love split pea soup. Y'all, I'm loving this tea. This tea is the bomb. Ooh. That lemon is so good to me. I'm glad I am. Girl, you ain't late, I bring it. I'm late. I wasn't for sure if I was gonna come on because I didn't want y'all to think there was a man on this morning. That's how I sound to myself. I sound like my voice get deeps when I get a cold. I'm trying to lighten it up. So you right on time, I bring it. It is the 15th of the month. Everybody got paid and I did too. It's the 15th of the month. Everybody got paid. I don't know. Who paid you? I don't know. I didn't get paid. Oh, yes, I did. I got so blessed yesterday. I don't know if you guys know or not. I posted on Facebook. I think I posted on Instagram. But anyway, one of my men's sweater vests got sold yesterday. Y'all, I was so excited. I was so excited that sucker got sold. I have like 5 of the men's sweater vests, and prior to me making men's clothing, men's would ask me, oh, do you make anything for men? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna dedicate a line for men's. So that's what I did. I had my nephew in my fashion show, and I was telling my nephew because he's a nice built type of guy, and I had him to model it and everything to make a men's collection. And then when I got ready to sell them, I'm like, where's the men's at? So finally, someone purchased one of my men vests yesterday. I call them men vests because I needed to specifically be for men's, because my men's always tell me I don't make things for men's. So I made them, and I was glad someone is getting ready to enjoy it. So I have like 4 of them left. So I'm hoping that all of them get sold. Go ahead. Since Tina talking about it's the 15th of the month, everybody got paid, and so did she. All right. Let me see. 15, go ahead. You caught the cough at sale. You caught that cough at that sale, I bet. No, Amanda, I caught this cough from my husband. My husband came home with a cough, and I was trying to nurse him back to health, and him coughing around the house, I caught it too. You would have thought I caught it from those little children, but those the children at the children. Oh, thank you so much, Antoinette. The children at the was a nice little distance from us, so I didn't catch it from those little. And you can catch colds really quick from children. Yes, but Janet, I am going to make that school at some microphones and give them to the kids that was in love with them. Oh, that would be nice. Congrats to the person. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That was a wonderful and inspiring. Thank you so much for being an example. Oh, no problem, Ayana. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Ayana. I think I said it right this time. So yeah, when you creating, that is so cool, Tina. When you creating, especially if you're a creator and you try to accommodate the mass, the children or babies and men's and women's, that's what makes crocheting so interesting to me, because I try to, I try to accommodate everyone. So I'm glad that someone purchased the man, because that inspired me too. I was like, oh, thank you, girlfriend. So I was inspired to say, okay, let me continue to create the men's stuff. I think what I got to do is make the men's. I made those sweater vests in the summertime. I got to make some with the long sleeve. But guys, can I be honest with you all? I haven't crocheted in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I haven't picked up my crochet hook, because I was trying to make myself feel better. I was trying to help my husband feel better. And we didn't want to get it to the children, and we didn't want it to spread no further than it spread in the house. And I had no energy to crochet. I've just been, just making sure that we kept everything Lysol down and sprayed down. And I went to the store this morning, And I was walking around the store and I said, I know I'm missing something. I know it's something I forgot to get. And the one thing I forgot to get was some Lysol. I got the Lysol wipe, but I need some Lysol spray because we both are, under the weather. Okay, Marianne said, I am trying to make more stuff for my first market. Oh, wow. That is going to be your first market craft show, Marianne? Oh, Tina and I at our event, we had a ball there. We had a ball. Just me and her hanging out. Just imagine, guys. I met Tina Wilson through YouTube. Yeah, and now we doing shows together. How awesome is that? We had a ball. The time that the things were slow because the children came in I believe it was every 30 minutes to an hour. So that time span, we got to get to know each other and, just talk to each other. And it was so nice because I was there by myself and Tina was there with her daughter. But me and her daughter had a good time. We had a really good time. And then it's always good to talk to other people. So I was talking to the other creators that was there. Everybody it wasn't a kind of event that everybody had to create something. A lot of people just bought toys and sold those toys to the children. I think it's just about four of us, about 3 or 4 of us actually did handmade. Everybody else just sold what they were selling. So they had a variety of stuff there. It was so nice, but just hanging out with her, man, it was so cool. She is so cool. Your table looked. Oh, thank you so much. I actually got some people that's coming over to my house today. Yeah, today. That's gonna be bad. I set my table up at my home exactly how I set it up if I'm at a event, so they can purchase some of my stuff today. Also, you needed to run to the ladies' room. You have, so I want to watch it. Right. So that's what me and the lady who was Marianne. That's why it's good to talk to people, because me and the young lady who was right next to me, if I needed to leave for my station or whatever like that, she was watching my table. So it was really cool because I stayed at Tina's table. Bleach and water and soap. I know, but honey, I need the spray. How can you tell that? Okay, let me make sure I read what you're saying, because sometimes people watch these and they don't read the comments. So let me read it out. Anna said, how can you tell if I am ready to crochet for profit instead or just for a hobby? I am having a tough time figuring this out. And this is my answer to your question. If you are creating things for family and friend, and you doing this as a gift, as a hobby to make them happy, then you can continue to do, what you do. When you get to the point that somebody asks you to specifically make them something, like if they say, can you make me a black hat and scarf set? Then I think you should put a price tag on it. Now, if I'm just freely giving you something, you're going to have to take whatever I'm giving, whatever color I have, whatever I'm giving you. When you start asking for specifics, then that's when I got to put a price tag on it. So right now, if you're just doing it right now as a hobby and you giving it away, okay, that's cool if that's what you want to do. But if you want to know when you need to, you might want to start with that. When somebody start asking for specifics, I'm always leery when people ask me for specific things because colors comes in different shades. So when somebody asks me for specific things, I like to ask them to purchase the yarn themselves, so that way I don't mess up on their colors, because I have done that numerous of times. But if you want to start selling your merchandise, I think you should, especially if somebody asking for a Pacific. I had a wonderful, glorious time. God bless us today in there. Enjoy. Oh, yes. He said, I say, thank you for answering my question. I truly did. Oh, no problem. No problem. Like I said, there always going to come a time that the hobby it can still be a hobby, but it can be a profitable hobby. Yes, it's a hobby. I do it in my spare time. I still have my 9 to 5 job, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, whatever time you're working. I still have that. But why I can't have that hobby to be a profitable hobby? And that's how mine started out as well. Mine was just a hobby. I shared a video on how I got started with crocheting. Mine was a hobby. I was just making hats and scarves just for me, my husband, the children, everything like that. That's all we did. But when people started complimenting my husband on his hats, my daughter on her hats, and even mine with my hats and scarves, then I turned that hobby into a hobby with benefits. So I started making a profit. As my business began to grow, before I even thought about making it out to be a business, I just started selling it. And because I was the demand for hats and scarves and people was really enjoying my work, I turned that hobby into a small business. And that's how it's amazing how things work out, how something could be a hobby and it start making you extra money on the side. That is always great because you gotta, as much as you love doing it, and as much as I love giving it away, I love equally when people pay for it. That really, really makes me excited. You ain't got to turn those habits to like mine, but that's a true story, though. Okay, and now you said, "Oh, you're welcome. I'm giving time with the color." Yeah, when people ask for those certain color, I got somebody now that I gotta go to the store and kind of send them a picture text of the color that they're looking for, because I had people who asked me for purple. Purple comes in many shades. I had somebody ask me for red. Red came in many shades. I made the colors and they was like, oh, I didn't want it that bright. I wanted a more darker red. I wanted the burgundy. So now I'm like, you know what? I'd rather for you get the yarn, and then that way I don't mess up your colors. I don't mess it up. Because anytime you go to a tailor to get anything done, or somebody who, a seamstress to do anything done, you got to have your colors with you. Marianne says, in my case, everyone I know keeps telling you got to sell your stuff. And a lot of people told me that too, Marianne, until I started selling them, and they was the main ones that didn't even buy it from me. I hope that don't be your case, but a lot of people was like, oh, you need to sell it. Well, it wasn't a lot of people that told me that I need to sell mine. They would just ask me, how much do you charge for a hat like that or a scarf like that? I did not know how much to charge for it. And so as I continue to do it, you just learn. You just learn by the material and the timing that you're putting into your work. I think that's how you can determine, what cost you should. I paid $3, $4 for the yarn. I worked on this 2 to 3 hours, and that's how I'm going to determine how much I'm going to charge for a hat, for a scarf. And I always like people to be comfortable with their prices. Always be comfortable with your prices. It's not for someone else to say how much you should charge. I like for you to be comfortable and never, kind of downplay yourself, because it is handmade. So, and a lot of people, they really appreciate handmade. Yep. And let me see, Tina said, and if you create things that everybody says on your, that is so beautiful, then you're ready to say, yeah, especially when you're right, Tina, especially when a lot of people start complimenting you on your work. That's a sign to let you know I need to be selling this. It's hard to come up with a price. How do you do this? You know what? I like to do, what you can do, a rule of thumb is you can go on to Etsy, ETSY. You go on to Etsy, and type in crochet hat or crochet scarf or crochet ponchos, and look at some of the prices that they are pricing theirs, and that will help you to determine what type of price you should have, because Etsy is a format where the website where some of the hats are can go for $10 all the way up to $40, and just look at some of those prices and say, and that can kind of help you determine what type of prices you should set for your hats and your scarf. Now, with my hats and scarf, it varies. Mine varies because I make so much of them. So you will see me having all types of sales for my hats and my scarf. Those were not the original price for those hats and scarf. Those are prices based on I have had them for a while and I need to get them out of my inventory. And getting them out of my inventory, I got to go down on the prices. So I always start high and then I work my way down, downward. So go on to there and just compare some prices. I think that'll help you. I think that'll help you a lot. Yeah, that's true, Amanda. They say I have a friend who has a hair salon and she let me keep some of my knitting things in her shop, and she has even advertised on social media for me. I always tell her to get out whatever she wants free. Oh, that's cool, D. Actually, I was at my friend's shop. I got some my clothing, my winter clothing, because I had to go to her shop on Friday to get that black vest that I just sold. You have to put your stuff in multiple places for more eyes to see. So me having it an online shop, in her shop, Facebook, Instagram, and wherever else you can post it, it helps just to get it helps for more eyes to see your merchandise, because I have a limited space and circle that I show, but somebody else may have a certain amount of group, and you need all eyes if you're trying to actually sell your stuff. How I got started selling my earrings and things like that. I gave my dancer group earrings for Christmas. And that's how you got them out. Then all them kept telling me you should sell your earrings. Yeah, yeah. How do you choose the quality of your yarn? And what is the best way to consume fit a person hat size? Another thing you could do, Ayana, is this. Always, especially when you making hats, make hats, because you got to make the hats like in a uniform, not a uniform, but a universal type of fit. So what I like to do with my hats are I add elastic to it. So that way, if I'm adding elastics to my hats, if somebody hat is smaller or bigger, that hat can be able to fit whoever is purchasing. So I don't have to worry about, if I don't see that person, if that hat is actually going to fit them. If you add that elastic into your hat projects, that's a secure way that hat is going to fit. But if you have somebody who you can see face to face to make a hat, you can always take a measuring tape and always just measure the circumference of their head, because you're going to start off small and then, measure the circumference of their head to get the exact size. But my rule of thumb is always add elastic, and that way you don't have to worry about if that hat is not going to fit. That's how I make my hats, because I don't have the people right in front of me to try on anything. So I got to make it with the elastic. So try that if you are going to be doing something like a website, or if you're going to be posting it on your social media. Make sure that you're doing that, because they can't see you. I know exactly what you mean. Yes, Mimi D said, my mom keeps telling me what to sell things for, but she's telling me how to do everything. Yes. You said, how do you decide what you want to going to crochet? Are your items your designs, or my items are my designs? My items are my designs, But even if I made something that was someone else designs, I make sure that it's okay to sell it. You know what I'm saying? I can sell what I made from you. There's hasn't been not one person ever came back to me and had an issue with whatever tutorial that I follow. And any tutorials that you follow of mine, you don't need my permission. Go for it. Tweak it, go for it, do your thing. Make that money. So I make everything because I do fashion shows. So by me doing fashion shows, I cannot be limited to one thing. So I make a lot of things. Yeah, standard size. That's exactly right, Amanda. You know, Amanda, that's my girl there. She gonna always help me get these words together. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ms. Marion. Yes, using the forums here helps me. Females heads and male. Yeah, you could definitely do that too. But you know, some people have smaller heads, some people have, you know, larger heads. So I just try to do it with the elastic, and that way, if I have to make any adjustments, that's not a problem either. Thank you so very much for your wonderful wealth of knowledge. I truly. Oh, no problem. Ask anything. Yes, if I give you some pointers, please don't hesitate to ask. When I praise my happiness, always first count. How much it costs me to. Yeah. Okay, Tina. Yes, I have it. Yeah, that definitely helps when you get that those male form heads. You got to invest in your business, especially if you're trying to start selling your products. You do have to invest in those men's foam heads and female foam heads. As you guys see, I have both of the foam heads along with those other ones as well, other mannequins as well. If you want to make sure that you know you trying to market to a certain person, because if you got a foam head that's a female and you say these are men hats, you need to have something for the men's. And you can definitely pick up those foam heads right from Hobby Lobby's, Joann's, or Michael's. I think they're like $9.99, $10 each. At least that's what I got mine's from. The foam heads I did. Hey, good morning, Kay. How are you? Tape with a measure around the head after doing a few rolls. Measure it. Now, great. That's good if the person is in your site. If the person is there with you, you can do the proper measurements like you were saying. But what if the person is not in your site and you posted a hat, you posted a scarf, or you posted something and they're not there to try it on? You know what I mean? So how would you do it at that point? The number you get is the size. Yeah, I do that. I do that for people who's in my present for, but I'm talking about the people that's not in your present. Okay, this Tina said anything under a half an hour to make, she charged $5. Anything over an hour, she charged $10 plus $3 to $4 extra if he goes into that second hour. So I could end up being like $15. Okay, that's a cool rule of thumb. Hey Tracy, so that's a cool. So as you selling your merchandise, if that's what you decide to do, Ayana, if that's what you decide to do, you will see your pricing will get better as you do it. You will see your prices, because I have undercharged myself. In the beginning, I would undercharge myself. What I was putting into my work is not what I was getting out. But remember, initially I started off as, hey, good morning, Sapphire Crochet. Remember, initially I was starting off as a hobby. So I was undercharging myself. And then I started to just start timing myself. I started timing myself how much I was putting into my work. And then that's how, because I would make big, large items and I would charge them so cheap. As I'm making it, and I used to say, why did I charge that price right there? This item is taking me so long to make. And that frustration caused me to learn how to better price myself. Things that I can whip up in an hour or 2 hours, something like that, I price accordingly. Things that I'm working on for a week or 2 weeks, I price that accordingly as well. Start high and work your way down low. If you selling a pair of earrings, okay, for example, the normal thing that people always start off making when they crocheting are usually hats and scarves and different things like that. And for example, if you decided to make a hat and you say, I'm gonna charge anywhere between $15 to $20 for this hat. That's my rule of thumb for a hat. I'm gonna charge 15 to 20. Well, maybe somebody want multiple colors on that hat. Maybe somebody wants that hat to be a little bit larger. Maybe some people want different things to your hat. Now my price can be adjusted accordingly. So at my simple beanie that I'm charging $15 just for a simple beanie. Why? Because I can whip up a beanie in an hour or two. So I decided to charge. I'm just saying for an example. All these are example prices. Just say I said that any beanies that I'm making, I know that it only take me an hour or two to make these beanies. My beanies are $15. Now the price will adjust or change if people have Pacifics. Anytime you have Pacific, it needs to change because you may make your beanies all one color. You got black beanie, white, blue, green, purple, whatever solid colors. Now, when you get ready to add colors into your beanies or people want certain colors, you can adjust your pricing according to that. Now, if you decided that my beanies, regardless of color, regardless of whatever, this is my standard price for my beanie, then let that be your standard price. It makes it much easier for yourself to decide, okay, I make beanies for 15, I make slouchy hats for 20, I make large hats for 25. Just for example, let that be your standard price. And that way you don't have to be confused about how much you want to charge. If you're charging $20, $25 for a scarf, let that be a standard price. Anything extra that you may want, let them know. Anything additional that you want, then it'll cost additional. I think that way when I start doing it like that, my hats, I start making my hats, I start making everything in advance, and it's so a whole lot smoother. And you have to be careful when you don't have a staple price for things. I found people who would charge at their shows $20 for their beanie, but they'll charge $10 over here. So if that's going to be how much you charge, let that be what you decide. I'm selling my beanies for beanie hats, fitted hats for $15. I'm selling my scarves for $20. I'm selling my earrings for $10. Let that be your staple of how much you're selling it. And then that'll make it easier for yourself to remember. And it'll be easier for whoever is buying it from you to remember this is how much it costs. Now, if you're going to add a pom-pom to your hat, that's going to cost a little bit different. Even if you're charging a couple of dollars extra, if you want the ear flaps added, anything additional, I mean, you don't have to make the price change so drastically, but any additional thing that I'm doing, I'm going to charge for that because it is handmade, and that additional thing will take a little bit more time to do. So I will sit down and say, you know what, I want to charge this amount for my hats and start making my hats. I want to charge this much for my scarf, $20, $25 for my scarf. This how much I'm selling for my scarf, so forth and so on. And now you got a place where you can start selling your stuff without being all over the place. So write those things down. I hope that was helpful to whoever needs to get confused about how to price their items. I look at Etsy, but I take the retail cost of the yarn and time it by 3, and then I consider how long it takes me and adjust up or down. Exactly, Mary Ann. You gotta have a certain way that you're doing things, or you're gonna feel like you're still giving it away. Circumstances and crown to ear measurement. Yes. Yes, I do. I work every day. I work because, but I try to, as much as I try to give my company, I try to give that same I can't give the same hours, but I try to put as much into my business as I do with my job. Because anybody who knows me, they know I create things right then and there while I'm at work. I will whip you up something really quick. I try to get orders as I get them, and I try to start on my orders like ASAP. I don't need nobody changing their minds. And if you are going to start doing this as a little hobby with benefit, always get a deposit, Anna. Always get a deposit. Somebody probably told me that, but I probably wasn't listening. If you're going to do that, make sure you get a deposit. Don't do anything based on I know you. I had stuff for a long period of time because I knew the individual and they never bought it. And I hate to keep asking for something that you asked for, but I will. Tammy said, um, Tammy said she cannot wait to have a YouTube channel. I'm sorry, y'all. Tammy, go ahead, girl, and get started with that YouTube channel. YouTube is another great way to showcase your work. YouTube is a great platform. Excuse me. YouTube is a great platform to showcase your work. People who see your work, private eyes would have never been able to see your work had you not been on YouTube. So, Tammy, I am looking for, when are you planning on starting your YouTube channel, Tammy? Let us know so we can make sure we support her channel as well. Marva said, I love to live chat with you. I learn a lot, and you are love your work. Oh, Marva, thank you so much. You know what? I don't do patterns a lot. I love, or do you mix it up? I mix it up. I don't read patterns good. I had someone who wanted me to sample a pattern, and I didn't do good with patterns. I'm a visual person. So I like to see what you're doing, and I can create what you're doing. And even if I'm doing that, I try to always put my unique twist on it anyway. But I like to see. Tracy said, do you have to have a business license or a permit to sell your work? No, you do not. Tracy, no, you do not. She asked, do you have to have a business license or permit to sell your work? No, not selling it on Etsy. I sell it on Etsy, and I do my craft shows. I don't have to have that. So nope. I think you would have to have that if I had a little storefront, or I'm trying to actually open up a store. You definitely have to have business license to open up a store, because my merchandise is at my friend's shop, and her business license is up there. But just putting it online, no, you don't. You don't have to have it. A standard price, that's what I did. Okay, Mimi D. And I made beanies with an hour and said, oh yeah, that's cool. How do you pick and choose what you make? Let me ask you a question, Anna. What are you crocheting right now? What are you crocheting right now, and you giving it and you doing it as a hobby? Let me ask you that. Yes. Non-refundable deposit. That's me, Mimi D. That's me. If I got started with it, you ain't gotta finish. You ain't gotta pay me all off, but you ain't getting no deposit. Okay, I know I need one, girl. Mashonda, you ain't lying, girl. Sassy 21. I think that's Gigi. Good morning. How are you? Oh, my earrings. Oh, you love your. Oh, so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay, Tammy says she's going to start her YouTube channel after Christmas. So is that December the 26th, Tammy? Or is that January the 1st? Let us know, Tammy, because we need to be looking out for you. We're here to support you. Mary Ann, honey, YouTube looks like a lot of work. So kudos to you. Let me tell you something, Mary Ann. The struggle is real. It is, if you're just, like I always say, people don't understand. when we doing YouTube and we try to upload videos and try to put different things into your video, try to make sure you edit your video, it is work. I mean, I wouldn't even lie to you. It does take work. It takes work to do this live right here. I'm committed to the game. I'm committed to the game. So because I'm committed, I mean, this is what you love to do. I mean, you would still go to work to your job if you know, if you have to go to your regular job. You know, I don't have the type of code that it's like that. I just got the beginning of it. So I'm trying to attack it, y'all. Okay, thank you. Depending on where you get supplies, there wholesale, you need the resale certificate, right? Because you're right, Amanda, but I'm not. So my supplies are you're absolutely right. Mine is just coming from any craft store, so I don't need no licenses or anything for that. They charging me taxes. I think you need those licenses when you get that 501c or something like that, where you're going to be tax exempt for your supplies. And that's not the case with me. I am a nurse, so on my break, I make hats, finish hats and scarves, started scarves, finish when I get home. Oh, okay, Marva. Oh, you're a nurse. That's awesome. Yes. You make hats that big. Start right there. If you're making hats and you are making beanies, start right there. See how people react to you selling your hats and your beanies before you just start making a slew of things. See how well those sell. That's how I would get started, because that's how I got started making hats and scarves. Kay said, bless you for sharing all of this priceless. Oh, Kay, you are so welcome. All sorts of hats. Yes, start right there. I would start with selling my hats, selling my beanies, because that's, you said you got all sorts and kinds of hats and scarves. Start there and see how people react to purchasing them. And then if you already know how to make a scarf, ask them, do you want me to make a scarf to match? So that's additional sale. Start there. That's a great place to start. Yes, Grace said, I used to get half up front and right out. Right, you do, email. Yeah, you do. I told you I've been burnt too many times. And if I can save you from the fire, I always ask for a deposit up front. Even if it's people that you know, even if it's people that you're close to, it doesn't matter with me, because the people who I had to kind of like hunt down was so-called friends of mine. They would ask for it. We worked together, so I figured there's no problem. You know what I'm saying? When I get finished with it, then they'll go ahead and pay me, but that wasn't always the case. I had a young lady that she paid for the first 3, but when she got to the 4th one, I had to almost run after her like I was a bill collector. And that's not my style. I don't want to have to hunt you down for something, you know, basically that you asked me. You asked me to make you a hat and a scarf. I went and took time out to go get the colors, to make the merchandise, to bring it back to you. And then you was avoiding me like the plague. And I was like, you know what? I did get my money. I did, because I'm like, come on. I just didn't want to not get paid for that. I was feeling some kind of way. I was really feeling some kind of way. So I did. I hunted her down. I'm like, come on now. I made this for you. You asked me for it. So fair enough, I got it. But once I got that money, I said, never again. I don't care who you are. It could be a family member. If you can't give me a deposit, we just talking. We just having a conversation, because I'm just not going to do it. If I'm just going to make you something, I'm just going to make you something. You can have it. But if I'm going to charge you for it, yeah, leave a deposit. Thank you. I would just say they give the rest of them. Yes, I want to get to crocheting scarves and just stitching clothing. Okay. That's cool. But like I said, if that's what you're making right now, test the waters with your hats and beanies. See how well that does. Because as long as you're giving them away, everybody going to love your work. Everybody love your work once you're giving it away. Start charging for it, and let's see would they support you. And that's all you need is a support system. If you got people that will support you and all that, it makes it, because what happens is, it's like if I sold a hat or I sold a scarf set with you and you enjoyed it, you're going to tell somebody else, who's going to tell somebody else, who's going to tell somebody else. And that's how the word gets around. So I'm sending you good vibes. What is a good deposit amount? Charging fine. Depends on how much you're charging. Just say, for example, your hat. How much would you charge for your hat? Just say if you charge $15. We're gonna say $15 for a beanie. That number is sticking with me. And you say give me a deposit. Ask for $5. At least that covered the merchant. At least that covered the material. At least that covered the material. So if I'm charging you $15 for a hat, and I say give me $5 deposit to get started, okay, you charging $25. If you charging $25, ask for $10 deposit. Ask for, you always want to cover your merchandise, your material. You always want to cover your material. So if it's $25, be like, I need a $10 deposit. Give me $10. Yes. So we can talk, so we can get started with it. I'm gonna need that $10 deposit before I get started, because I don't care how much yarn I have in my stash. And if any of you all been watching my video for a while, you already saw my craft room, and I have a lot of yarn. My rule of thumb is always to say this. I need a black head and scarf set, and you already get that. I need a $10 deposit because I need to buy the material. I don't care if I do get the colors in my stash. I need $10 to buy your material from my stash. Y'all, listen. These things help, because these things is what I experienced. I laugh, but it's the truth. It is the truth. I do have a regular job, and I have been a maker my entire life. But when you sell your stuff, you need to be careful about how much time it costs you and your cost of material. Yes, Marianne, you do. You really do. They say, I hope to start podcasting also when I get my craft room right. That's my motivation for getting on with things. But right now, I have tons. Oh, sorry about that. And you know what? The thing about doing your YouTube, and everyone else who is getting ready to start their anybody who's getting ready to start their podcast or anything like that, YouTube is a place where you get to talk to people, you get to relate, you get to share, and you get to motivate, inspire people that you never thought that you would. So, you know, starting a YouTube channel, I think, is always a great idea to just to be able to communicate and have that community where you can talk. And going live is always better. People is going to leave their comments in the comments, and you can talk to them for that one question or something that they ask you. But actually doing the live videos really give you that broader way to, you know, to speak and talk to people. So I'm glad that you guys are really thinking about going live. Good morning, Strings and Things. How are you? Yeah, Dee, I hope you do feel better. And once you do get your craft room together and you get everything that you need together, that you would get started with your YouTube channel. And everyone else, you know, that's getting ready to start your YouTube channel. It's a great platform to just to express yourself. How about that? Share. You know, you get all these things that you want to share, or if you ever be like, oh, you know what, I can get on YouTube and I can talk about this and I can talk about that. It's amazing how many people want to hear it from your perspective. So that's what I always say. You know, you could be saying the same thing, but you're going to say it a little bit differently than somebody else. So why don't you say it, or you share it? And I don't care if you even make something exactly like somebody else. you're still going to be a little bit different from the person you even watch. So you definitely want to take that time out to share it. Strengths and things. How are you today? How you feeling today? If I sound a little deep, girl, I'm struggling with my cold. Right, and I know lots of folks down from following the same. Yes, yeah, they got needs paid for. Yeah, that's what I said. So that's my thing. When you are telling people to, getting ready to make something custom for them, when you asking for a deposit and you like, oh, how do I ask for this deposit? Ask for the deposit in a way of like, oh yeah, okay, I gotta go get what colors you looking for. Oh, I want black, and black is a staple color. Black, white, and your basic colors are staple colors that at least I keep in my yarn stash. But I still say I need to go buy the material for your order, so I need a deposit. Just in case you don't know how to ask for the deposit, just say it like that. And that way, that'll let somebody know that you are, that will let you know that they are serious about placing an order with you. Because without that, I don't know what we're talking about. We just holding a conversation. Tina, what you working on? Tina, you still working on? Tina, what you working on right now? I forgot. And I learned a long time. Marianne said, and I learned a long time ago, never give your products without getting paid. Never. Oh my goodness, never do that. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I would appreciate it so much. Yeah, you never, if you get somebody something and they, based on they get paid a certain day and they'll be back and they'll pay you at that time, just count that as a loss, because that's the hardest way to get your money back if somebody already got the merchandise. Ooh. No. You cannot go into nobody's store and pick out anything and pay them later. I mean, you could, but it's going to be some interest paid on that sucker. Grace said, whenever you can, make a written agreement. Right, same pay. And the thing about it is, Grace, I told you guys, I watch a lot of course shows, and Marianne and Marianne is my favorite. If you ain't got nothing saying that you ordered this head and scarf and it's $25 and you gave a $10 deposit, I mean, it's sad that we live in a world where you got to write everything down, but you do got to be on the safe side. Be like, or send a text. Okay, I got, and texting is always the best thing. Okay, I got your $10. The 15 balance, the $15 be when I deposit. You got to get everything in writing. You really got to get everything. It does not have to be in writing on a piece of paper. When they give you that text, here, this is my form of receipt. That's what I learned. That's your form of receipt. Yes, Andale. Hey, good morning, Andale. How are you? Glad I got you live. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will be here listening to you, Huz. Oh, thank you, Adele. Adele, if I sound kind of harsh, you already know. I'm working it out. Amen. Tina said, when I feel like that, I want to support my friends and anyone on YouTube. Sometimes I let the walls and the table listen to their channel just so I can support. Tina, and I appreciate that so much. And sometimes you do, guys. If you got a favorite YouTuber and they maybe have a little long kind of chatty type of video, you can always turn it on and walk away from it. We just need the view. It's the view time. And you want to support people because you never know when you're going to start your channel and you're going to be looking for that same type of support. Get that PayPal out. Turn phone into cash register. Yes, I have it too, Amanda. I have PayPal as well. Yep. That's why I always tell people, if you don't want to order with me online, you can definitely order with me via PayPal and make that transaction even smoother. Michelle said, right, have them sign and agree. Yeah, especially if it's going to be a larger project. You know, if it's going to be a larger project, anything over, you know, a certain amount, even though we verbally talking about it, I like to send a text to and be like, okay, let me just send you a quick text so I can remember, you know, what we doing. No, so I can keep up of what we doing. Yes. Leopard. Ooh, okay, I know the leopard part. Hello, this is my second time joining you for a live. I'm a loyal subscriber of Joyce McTeer. I will be tuning in again. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Joyce McTeer, that's my girl too. I'm pushing you. Look cute it is for your call. Girl, listen, Spidey call. Thank you, girl. Listen. I decided strings and things. I'm just gonna go on. I was late this morning going on. And I have my alarm clock, Miss Tina Wilson, reminded me to go on. It's not that I forgot to go on. I was like, I just don't know. I don't even feel like even getting dressed to go on. I'm like, I can't. But I'm a trooper. I'm true to the game. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be late, but let me just clear some of this cold out so I can not sound as hard. I may sound a little deep right now, but I was sounding even deeper than this. And I was like, come on. And me and my husband was tag teaming, coughing last night. It's like we was tag teaming. Ugh. But I'm all right. I'm all right, girl. Thank you for asking. I'm all right. Oh, I love you. This time together with you. I know. Yes, Mindy. I cast you to my TV. You look great. Oh, thank you, Mimi D. Oh, I appreciate you so much, Marianne. Do you have any squares for? I don't have Marianne. I don't have the square. I have I have the PayPal swiper. I have the PayPal because you get the PayPal or you can get the square. I have the PayPal. Sometimes I feel like I need both of them. So make sure you have one or the other. I'm guessing you're not working today. That's right, Amanda. I'm not working today. Let me try to get myself together before I start coughing everybody. Michelle, I never had them sign, but yeah, send them an email. Let me. Oh, thank you, Kate. You sound. I sound fine. Amanda, you just love me, girl. You just love me. Tell me I sound fine. You just love me. Pick up where I asked them to confirm that detail via email, and that's our record. Yes, great. You gotta have some. I'm working on Christmas present for my great grandchildren. Okay. I am a jewelry designer and art. Okay, Leopard said, I am a jewelry designer, artist. I have had regarding people asking for specific items. I'm going to simply say I require a 40% deposit on all special order. No. Yeah. Okay, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I heard that. Now she asking for 40%. I know that's right. I know. Lorraine, Madison, how are you? You know what? That's why I said, you know, only how you know exactly how much to be asking people. If you ever experience someone or making something for somebody and they either did not show up or they didn't, you know, follow through on the order or they just left you with the merchandise. If any of that happens to you after you have put in your time and your love, your energy, and actually purchase the material to make these things for the people, will determine how much of a deposit you will be asking for. We are trying to share this knowledge with you so you don't have to go through that process. You gotta ask for a deposit from everybody who asks you to make something specifically for them. If I'm selling it to you, boom, I sold it, it's gone. Okay. But if you ask me for anything specific, I do need to have a deposit. It cannot be no exceptions to the rule. If you have exceptions to the rule, it's a strong possibility you're going to be stuck with that merchandise. And here's the got you. Like I expressed to you all with the young lady who bought the 3 hats and scarves set, I didn't feel like I needed to ask her for a deposit only because she had already purchased 3 of them. But that 4th one is when I had to hunt her down for it. And that made me feel some kind of way. And it probably made her feel some kind of way as well. So now I said, regardless if we have a history of you purchasing things from me, the rule still applies. You have to give me a deposit. And that way there's no ill feeling on your end. Neither will there be any ill feeling on my end. And I would get some type of compensation for my labor versus, that person was cool with me. And now we have bad blood only based on some crap. No, I would not do that. So if you said across the board that everybody has to leave a deposit, give some type of deposit, then you'll be in better shape than, this person got a good rapport with me. They always buy stuff from me, so I'm not worried about it. And that time that you do that is when something happens, and now you all could be on the wrong side of the fence. So I always ask for a deposit, and that's your rule of thumb. That's my rule of thumb. You have to give me a deposit. No deposit, we're just talking. We are strictly just having a conversation until you drop those coins in my PayPal or in person, however you want to do it. Yes, I'm still going to African American items, earrings, headsets. Cool. Yes, Lorraine, how are you? Jeanette, miss you on Joyce Friday night live talk. Your spot. Oh, cool. I saw that. I watched Joyce replay, Lorraine, and you and I are swapping. I'm excited to get what you created. I hope you are excited to get what I created too. And I thought that was a really awesome idea what Joyce came up with. So I am super excited to share on my channel whatever I get from you. I post something on Facebook and Instagram to see what people think about it. And my stuff turned out. I have some follow. Okay, Marva, awesome. Thank you for answering all my questions. You are truly heaven sent. Oh, thank you. A great teacher and warm, loving person. Hope you recovery is restored quickly. Thank you. May God bless you and happy holiday. Thank you so much. And I'm sending you many, many blessings your way, Ayana. Get those sales together. Get your prices on your hats and your beanie and start selling them. Okay, start selling them. If you did it, the people that you want to give it. But those who you want to sell to, make sure you do that, and make sure even if it's something that they want but they don't have any money for it, all the money, take a little deposit for that too. I take layaways. It's no problem for me, because if you want something from me, I don't try to miss out on any sale. So if I'm selling something for $50 or $100, but you got 40 of them, I'm not losing that 40. Give me that 40 and you can pay me the rest of it later. And once I get it, you can ship it out. Not everything has to be custom made for me to make a deposit. You can leave a deposit with me based on stuff that I already have. So, yeah. And these tips are wonderful. Oh, thank you, Mary Ann. Yes, we are all going to be praying. And your husband. Thank you so much, Tina. Me too, Lorraine. I am so excited to get your stuff. I turned in late, but so far from comments, great info. Yes. How do we get credit card swipe? Telephone. You can get. Yes, ma'am. I will do just that. Yes, thank you, Tina. You can get either Square or you can get PayPal. If you already have PayPal, you have a login for PayPal. You already got your PayPal set up, and I believe you already do. You can get your swiper, for swipe credit cards right from PayPal. You do not want to lose sales based on you can't take credit cards. So if you already got PayPal set up, Tina, ask for a request for one of those. I still get one of those swipers from them. Or if you want to go through Square, you can go to squares.com. I don't have Square, but I'm sure you can get one of those swipers from them as well. So you could definitely get one from PayPal if you have PayPal. Marianne says, so when you do craft fairs, what is the appropriate cost to the table or space, and how do you build that into your price made? My prices are my prices. I don't set my prices based on my table. Whatever I'm paying for a vendor, I don't adjust my prices based on the vendor cost me $40, the vendor cost me $50. My prices are just that. Now that's the one thing I do not do, because I would never want nobody if I made a price differently when I did a craft fair, and then after the craft fair the price went back down. I don't want to do that. That can get kind of confusing. So I don't do it. I try to do 2 to 3. I try to do 3 craft fairs. I only did 2 this year. I'm definitely going to step my game up next year. I probably end up doing probably even 4 craft fairs next year, because that way I get to network and I get to network basically and sell your stuff as well. But when you network in places that I wouldn't know to network at, that gives me the opportunity to network at those different places. Because a lot of my craft fairs are based on I network with other people and they told me about other events. So, but I never adjust my prices accordingly to that. Yes, instead of sending you requests money, instantly send. Yeah, you could definitely instantly send a money request on PayPal. So if you got PayPal and you have some money in your PayPal, you could definitely pay PayPal from that person to the next person, quick and easily. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? So the same as here, I just started using the Cash App with friends and family. I'm losing any money on this table. Okay, you said you're losing money on the table. Okay, Square, PayPal, Cash App, app. Yeah, everybody has app. It's an app. It's pretty much an app for everything. Doing PayPal, you definitely got to have their app. Doing Square, you got Zelly or Zella. You got it's so many different ways that you can get. I'm not losing. Okay, you say you're not losing. Okay. Let me read it again. Okay, so you got the Cash App, you get the PayPal app, you got the Zelly app, you got Cash App. It is so many apps out here that that you can use. So there's really no reason why you can't get cash in that format. So yeah, however you can get that money, girl, however you can get it. My tea is no longer hot, y'all, but this tea is so good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I think you know what, Marianne, Square and PayPal, I know it's a small difference in the prices, but I think somebody told me that Square is a little bit cheaper, but I've been with PayPal for so long. I know PayPal always, did what they supposed to do with me, and I don't want to change it. I have orders for 3 hats and scarf. We have that's how they feel better. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. Go on, get your orders on done, girl. Go on, get them done. Y'all, I added these in here. These Londons. Oh, this made this tea taste so good. I know once I get off here, I'm gonna make myself another cup because that's all I'm able. That's all I'm able to drink. It's a lot of tea right now. And y'all know I get hot. I am hot blooded by nature. But I've been cold. My inside has been really, really cold. So no, I'm not working. I'm just gonna I'm gonna fix my suit, guys. So make sure you over there. Make sure you guys over there on my Food Network channel, DOY Eats Too. I'm gonna put it in here. It's D. So if you're not subscribed to that channel right there, make sure you check that out because I'm gonna make me some vegetable soup today. Tammy said, you say now, what were you saying about Joyce hosting a swap? Grace, she hosted a swap. We had to Shalom. We had a Joyce McTeer hosted a swap. You had to make something using only the Dollar Tree merchandise, something from the Dollar Tree. And we had to send it to her and we're going to swap it. So everybody made some really fantastic DIYs from the Dollar Tree, sent it over to Joyce, and she did the swap last night on her live. I watched her replay of her live, and we swapped with whoever name that she picked. So that's what she did, but it's closed right now because she did last night the swapping. But it was a great idea. It allowed you to use your creativity. You can only make something from the Dollar Tree. You had to make something from the Dollar Tree. And if you watch Joyce, if you see these gifts that everyone made, you would never, ever even imagine that any of this came from the Dollar Tree. It is amazing what everyone made. And y'all know I crocheted, so yep, that's mine. Right after the New Year's, I will be done all my meds and my hair would be a little longer and my energy should be okay. The chemo knocked the shit out of me. Oh man, Tammy. Yes, that chemo and that cancer ain't nothing but a pump. Beat it down. The stuff that have been designed lately is so hot. It's flying off on my table. I put it on the table. Awesome, Lorraine ladies. Thanks for all of the info. I will look into the app for payment sale on Etsy and ask for deposit, non-refundable things. I know, right? I know, Lorraine. Don't be Marianne, dear, are you yep, I am good. And I love it. No. How does you a yupper? I heard of that, but I have to, you know what, Marianne? I have to look into that. You can sell on there. Can you sell on Yep? I heard of Yep. I heard people do reviews on Yep, but are you able to sell on there? I don't know. I told you I don't know all the ways to sell. Okay, thank you. Okay, that sounds fun. Yeah, great. It was. It was. Can you channel? Who you want me to list Joyce? You want me to list Joyce channel, Marianne? No, but okay. You do reviews. Okay. Okay, when you yeah. I see people who they able to leave reviews on your stuff. And I never forget that I knew you could able to use reviews because y'all know I keep up with the court shows, and someone said that somebody left them a bad. Yes, okay. So here's her channel. That's Joyce channel. I am taking my work with me on my vacation. Oh well, Life is like that. Can't never stop trying. Listen, you better take your work on vacation. I take my work on vacation as well. It's always a great conversation starter. You know, when you take your work on vacation with you, and people they like to conversate. Some people say, "Oh, don't take your work with you." My business is not so big that I can't take my work with me. Now, if you got your work so big that you don't have to take your work on vacation, but my vacation is a way for me to network. I network every opportunity that I get. Anybody that I can network, I try to network. And because I have that type of mentality, I always get offered for me to come different places just to network. I never forget when I first had this couple who asked me to come to this restaurant, and in this lounge place, we was just networking. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to talk to strangers. I'm gonna have to just walk up and start talking. Boy, when I talked to the first person, you couldn't even shut me up. It's amazing once you talk to one person, how that one person can make you feel so much comfortable to talk to other people. And I started networking and networking and networking, and that's what I do. It's a song out, closed mouths don't get fed on these boulevards. So I try to always talk, and once you start talking so much, it becomes a little bit more easier for you to do that. But I was so nervous, and my husband with me, and so I was just talking to him, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you already know what I do. So he was like, well, you're gonna have to just go around and start talking to people. And that's what I did. I said, forget that. I was blessed to get invited to a whole network type of, and people was doing all kind of stuff there. And I just went to talking and talking and talking. I was like, shoot, y'all should be nervous to talk to me. I ain't got time to be nervous. Lee said, gonna have to go. Oh, Dee, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great, have a blessed day. For over Christmas visiting my. Oh, you headed to Florida. Awesome. You did have I know, Tammy, have lots of fun. That's right, Jenna. Always stick with a winner. Whatever you do that has to money and make you money, stick with it. Yes, you just gotta just talk to people. Anything get and women's, we pretty much like that. We like to talk and conversate anyway, and it doesn't take much to get a conversation started. A conversation can start with simply I like something that somebody is wearing, or anything can get a conversation started. But I like to go to events where it's just dedicated to just that. And when I first got invited to that, that was a new experience for me. And I made sure my whole get up was all crochet. Everything I had on was crochet. I had a whole crochet outfit. And I had, business cards and everything with me. And I just started networking. And with those networkings, I got an opportunity to be at different places where I probably would have never known about to being at these places. So it was really hot. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. Someone putting it in there for, yeah, what's it? That's right. Yes, you got to put the work in there too. Ain't nobody just gonna like what you do and then they're gonna do all the work for you. No, you got to put the work in for yourself as well by just talking to people. That's all it takes, talking to people. Mm. This tea good even while it's cold. Y'all gotta try this. Y'all gotta try to. Do anybody put peppermint? Do y'all put peppermint or halls or anything in y'all tea to spice it up? Is that just my thing that I do? I don't know. This thing gotta have. I was trying to see what's in it. Hey, Carol, how are you today? How are you? I was trying to find some whatchamacallit. Hey, how are you? This tea. That's my grandson. That's what he do. I gotta go see my grandson today. And my granddaughter. I know they missing their grandma. I know they missing me. Tammy, I look forward to the Sunday chat But you are loved. Thank you all so much. You see. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I love to see everyone name that pops up here. Love it. Yes, lemon peppermint. Yeah, I love to add something. And this is new to me. This was the last bag. This was the last bag at the Dollar Tree. It was the last one. Because the Dollar Tree sells hauls, but they didn't have no hauls available. And I said this was the next best thing. And man, I'm probably check another Dollar Tree and see that they have some more of these, because I definitely got to be, constantly getting this stuff on out. Those interested in this channel, you will not be this. Go ahead. That's right. That's right. You will not be disappointed in Joyce McTeer channel. She does a lot of awesome things. And if y'all think I like to share, she likes to share too. And when y'all get y'all YouTube channel, please share the information. We appreciate it so much. She just said, okay, Tracy said I put cough drops in my tea along with honey and lemon. Yeah, me too. I got my lemon. I use agave. It's vegan. It's vegan. It's a sweetener. And I got my lemon. I got everything. So I'm definitely going to be drinking another cup of this all day long. Not all day, but I might make me another. No, not might. I'm going to make another cup tonight before I go to bed, because I'm going to make some soup, and then I'll make a big pot of it. I already bought all my vegetables. I'll make a big pot of it and eat that, and then when I go to bed, I'm telling you, if you attack the colds, if you attack your colds quick, I'm hoping that it'll leave me a whole lot quicker. So when I'm sick, I put peppermint lemon sticks. Yeah, I gotta give me some peppermint sticks. Yep. You know what? Design by Divas. I gotta do that too. I gotta get some peppermint sticks, lemon, honey, and sometimes hot water. I'm not a tea or coffee drinker. Oh, okay. And another way you could do it is I take ginger. I take raw ginger and boil the ginger, let it steep, and add everything else. That is so delicious. If you like ginger, please add boyfriend. Yeah, I just said that, Leper. I just said it. I didn't even see your comment. Yep, I do the same thing. Add that ginger. Oh, ginger has so many healthy benefits. Woo. Tammy said, I never heard of anybody putting a cough drop in their tea. It is good. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just the menthols. It helps soothe it quicker. What is the tea you're drinking? I am drinking the celestial green tea. This is the honey. This is the honey lemon ginseng with white tea for a soothing taste. It says it's an excellent antioxidant. That's why I really got it, because it says that. And then I just added 2 of these in there. And I got my lemon. And I got a teaspoon of agave. So I got all that in there. And it is delicious. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely love to add I felt it cold coming up. Yeah, Lorraine, you better attack it quickly. Attack it quickly. I buy local organic honey and add to my lemon and ginger. Oh, I'm telling you, I do the same thing. I go give me some organic. It doesn't always be organic ginger, but I prefer organic ginger, and cut that up and let that boil in some water, and add my lemon with a little agave. And I'm telling you, that sucker, but that recipe right there puts me to sleep. I can drink ginger tea, the raw ginger, especially when I'm getting ready. So my body is going to stay hot anyway, because I'm hot right now. But I need my throat and stuff to be soothed. Loving these remedies. Yeah, I'm glad. I will definitely try that. Thank you. You're welcome, Tammy. This topic would be nice to add to your other channel also. You know what, Carol? I'm going to do that too. When I make that soup, when I be making my soup with you guys later on, if you check out that video, I might be having me a cup. Y'all already know. For the people on that channel who haven't seen this live, I'll definitely be sharing that recipe. That's a great idea, Carol. Ooh, thank you. I know, right? Ooh, that's a great idea. Give me some ideas for my food channel, y'all. My food channel is struggling, y'all. So I appreciate y'all help. It's struggling. But you know what? I'm not as attentive on that channel as I am on this channel. I do a video once a week, once every 2 weeks. But I'm getting ready to really start giving that some more love and consideration. Girl, oh yeah, okay, I'm sure coming over. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. It won't be live. It will just be a video on. I'm definitely not, it won't be live, but it will be a video showing how I make my vegetable soup. That's all it's going to be. And that's all. Yeah, see, and that's why I'm good. That's why I said it's always good to talk to people. I'm looking at Lorraine Madison name, and certain people, you know, they coming from Joy's channel over to my channel and vice versa. So it's good if people enjoy you, they're gonna watch your channel, they'll watch somebody else's channel. So it's always good to, you know, to give shout outs and recognitions and different things like that. Because when doing that, you just open up people broad ways of for channels they can go on and they can enjoy somebody else's channel as well. So I appreciate you, Lorraine, coming over to my channel, and anyone else who came from anybody else's channel. I know quite a few of you all are coming from Joyce McTeer channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for you know, liking me and coming over here and hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. Yes. Tina, we sending you love right back, girlfriend. Thank you. Check mine out, girl. It ain't big enough. I'm just saying, Gray, just check it out, okay? You might find some recipes or things I do that you enjoy. So come hang out with me over there, girl. Yes. After this live to that, I will be on your food channel, and of course, I'll subscribe. Oh, thank you. I saw your video on veggie pasta. It looks so delicious. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love veggie pasta. That's one of my favorite pasta to make, is using my machine and making my zucchini pasta. Oh, I love it. With no exaggeration, you guys got to go over there and check out some of my my recipes for my different ingredients that's vegan styles or vegetarian styles. I know a lot of people love their chicken and their fish and their beef or whatever type of meat that you eat. You can add it, you know, or not. It's still gonna be delicious. I'm a chef at heart, so I'll check it out. All right, yes. And before I started my food channel, I was a chef at heart too. I will always, I love watching Food Network, and specifically, I love to watch Chop Kitchen. I love to watch that. So I will always say, man, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and I'm gonna do food because I enjoy watching Food Network channel and I love watching Chop. So that's what inspired me to go over there. So everyone that's going over to my DOY East too, I appreciate it so much. And maybe once I get to 100 subscribers, I'll do something. I don't know. Y'all, my subscribers, they be tripping. They be taking long to find a sister. Find a sister. PBS. You know what, Amanda? I love watching PBS. They have the ones like from different countries and different things like that. I love to hear their accent. I love to hear their spin on how they create certain things. And they have one on PBS. It's a baking show that I watch. So I love to watch different places cooking. And I always put myself with them and what I'll do. and how I would have did it and stuff like that. So that's that. I'm telling you, that's what inspired me to really start my Food Network church, my food channel, because I was like, I can do that. But I tell you guys, it's a lot of work to do that. So now I'm just trying to I got some different lightings for my kitchen. So as I'm cooking in my kitchen is going to be a whole lot brighter so you guys can see it. You can still see everything now, but now it's going to be even brighter in my kitchen, and you guys can really cook with me, and we can eat together, and we can enjoy some meals and, you know, different things like that. So yeah, I'm glad about that. I'm super glad about that. And that's why I say, honey, good, get on YouTube. Live out your fantasy on YouTube. Okay, cool. I never put cough drops in my tea, but I will try. Try it out, Marianne. It's really good. It melts right away. It's so soothing. It's so soothing. Okay. Okay, you asked that. I do both. Okay. So much. And you know what? Maz is not so much chef. I like to pretend. Hey, my family think I'm the best cook, and that's what's important to me. They don't want to got to eat it. So yeah, that's what I say. Do the things that you really, you know, really want to do and really enjoy doing it. But I used to always be on Chop right along with those people. And one thing about watching Chop, I don't know if you all watch Food Network, and one of the shows is called Chop. Every time I think that person is going to be Chop, it's never that person. It's always somebody else. And I'd be like, y'all said so many good things about that person. So how you going to chop it? I wouldn't want to be in that position to chop anybody, but I never can get the right person that's going to be chopped based on what they be saying. Like once they go off the camera, maybe they say something else. Oh, I love that. David T. Yes. You shout out my bestie and after she's okay. She has a Carol, she has a YouTube channel, and her bestie Ann Hunter. She's sitting next to me. Okay, Ann Hunter. I'm sending a shout out to Ann Hunter. Check out her channel. What does she do? Is she a crocheter, DIY? What does she do? Carol, please let me know what she do so I can let the people know. Because whoever watches these replays, they like to know what people are doing. Another good tea is the twiney, a pomegranate, and raspberry tea. That looks good. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Let me know what she does. She has no challenge. She's fine. Okay, she's your motivator. And don't you need those motivator people that's cheering you on? You know what I'm saying? You do need people to cheer you on. You really do. And you're never too old for someone to cheer you on and be like, you know, you should do that. You should try that out. You should. I don't want to live life with regrets that I didn't at least try. You got to at least put your best foot forward to say, I'm going to try this out. Have it goes. At least I tried it. I'm going to do this. At least I know, you know, I tried it. So always at least try to do something. I mean, like I said, my DIY channel is not huge right now, but at least I'm putting myself out there. At least I'm trying. So when it blows up, y'all gonna be like, yep, she said it. It was December the 16th. Yes. At least I'm trying. That's sweet. We all need others in our corner. Yes, absolutely. So at least you trying to put your best foot forward. I used to always say, if I go live and if I get one person, it's going to be me and that person having a whole conversation. So now more and more people that comes on to the live, whether they come in for a minute or they stay in for, you know, the whole time that I'm on, it's just a blessing that, you know, you just never know. We like, okay, I'm just going to put myself out there. I mean, even the biggest YouTubers, I don't care how big you are on YouTubers, you big because the people there supporting you. That's why you able to do what you're doing. You got to have supporters. So we all need supporters. Yeah, so support one another. So that's what I'm at. I'm getting ready to, I got to cook this tea, y'all. Look, I say I got to cook this tea. I'm going delirious, y'all. Don't get sick. Yo, what happened to your mind? You got a cold and mess on with your mind, Tracy. My mom used to say, nothing beats a failure but a try. Right, you gotta try. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You gotta try. I will post more on Instagram of all my expression of creativity. I have no interest in the YouTube channel. Well, you just stay hanging in with me, Greg. You just stay hanging in with me. I appreciate you so, so much, girl. I'm here now making slippers for her now. You know what? I haven't made no slippers in a while. I need to make the slippers, but I need to use the flip-flops as the sole at the bottom because I made myself some slippers and I was slipping all around my house because I got hardwood floors throughout my house and those slippers was a little bit too slippery. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up some Dollar Tree flip-flops and I'm going to be adding those. So making slippers, that is cool, but I definitely got to make masks using a bottom to it. I almost broke my neck around this house because that's how slippery they were. They was really, really slippery. So I'm glad what everybody is making. I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish making the poncho. I stopped using with the, I was on skein number 4 of the, I'm on skein number 4 of the Red Heart yarn. So I think today I'm going to go ahead because I'm just going to chill in the house today. I would love to go see my grandchildren. I might do that later on. I don't know. But I want to go ahead and finish this poncho out. I've been seeing so many people on Facebook and Instagram posting their ponchos, and I've been talking about mine for the last 3 weeks, and it's got to get done. It's got to get over with. So I'm going to finish that up today, along with doing my soup and doing that video on that, along with drinking a whole lot of tea. I think I'm just going to call my daughter and see, can she just bring the children over here? And if that be the case, I can be able to hang out with them and they can eat soup and cornbread with me for dinner. So I think that is what I'm getting ready to do, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you said those two. I add grip with silicone. Okay. I heard putting hot glue and putting paint on the bottom will help you not slip. Glue or puffy paint. I gotta find something designed by Diva. I definitely can add those grips with silicone. I definitely can add those. I think they sell those at the Dollar Tree. Great, I can pick those up from the Dollar Tree, right? She said I can add the grips with the silicone. I think I can pick those up at the Dollar Tree. Yes, the hot glue and puff paint work. Okay. I definitely gotta find something because like I said, when I made mine, I had to get rid of them because I was sliding so much. And when I almost broke my neck, I was like, oh my goodness, it's not that deep. But I just wanted to make them. And I know how to make them without following a pattern, but the pattern that I did follow was from Hectaguna or Hectagana one. I follow her tutorial on how to get started with it. Hectaguna. I think that's how you say her name. That's who pattern I follow. But yeah, I can't do it. I got rid of them because I almost fell. Soup and cornbread. Yum. I will watch it. Oh, thank you, Adele. I'm sure am, girl. I love that combination. I used to like to have soup with like exactly designed by Ziba. That's exactly who I follow her tutorial. And Adele, I follow her tutorial. She has some awesome, great tutorials. Her tutorials are quick and easy. I love her tutorials. I know some people say her tutorials be a little bit too quick, but I love her tutorials. I have always wanted to be famous. I guess I'll have to try to do famous on YouTube. Yeah, start on YouTube. You know what, Tina? A lot of people, YouTube is the way to go. Marianne, you love Chop too? I love Chop. I love to see them under pressure. I love to see what they're going to create with the mystery basket. I really enjoy watching Chop. YouTube has become the way that a lot of people are getting a lot of recognition. Even famous people, they looking on YouTube for people. So if Chop ever called me from my, I don't know how many subscribers I got on DOY, I just never know. You just never know. What if they call me and come on Chop and I get a chance to win $10,000? I wouldn't even know how to act. I love that. You love famous. It's better than being in fact. I know that's right. Yeah, you could be famous. You could be famous on YouTube. You can be. It's more people, I think, just my thought, watches YouTube more than they watch regular television. So YouTube get a lot of views. Yeah. I love watching her. She Hectagona. I never pronounce her name correctly, but her tutorials I've been watching her for years. She has been on YouTube for years, and I've been watching her for years, and she always does a awesome job with what she does. It be nice. It'd be nice. It'd be fast, but I think she has things like if you are a beginner, but usually her stuff is beginner friendly or intermediate. But I love watching her. Even I don't know. Oh, y'all, I'm out of tea. I am out of tea. Okay, y'all, I'm out of tea. That's my sign. When you run out of tea, that's when you know it's time to go. That's when you know it's time to go, when you run out of tea. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? No, you didn't pop on my live just when I was getting ready to run out of here. Deandra Walker, how are you this morning? And went on and popped on my live when I was about to cut on out of here. Girl, you wrong for that. That's why, y'all, I'm glad that I can do that's why I'm glad I was sharing with them that I'm sick, but I ain't about to go over that whole spiel again, Deandra. I'm not about to go over the whole spiel again. Accidentally brought me some a decaf tea. What? You accidentally brought some decaf, girl? Decaf can't do nothing for me. Decaf coffee or decaf tea. I can't do nothing with neither one of those. I need caffeine in everything that I do. If I get anything decaffeinated, I'm gonna have to send it back or give it to somebody that might enjoy something like that, but not me. Yes, I agree, ladies. Yes, Dee Dee, I'm sorry, girl, but I was just about to get ready and run out of here because I need to get started. I'm so glad to see your name. Oh, that means so much to me. That means so much to me because I try to watch every video you post. Anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to shoot out of here so that I can not fix me some more tea because I'm going to have that for later on. But I'm going to get ready so I can set up my stuff so I can get ready to do this video for the food channel. Deandra, make sure you on my DOY East too. And I'm going to have to see you guys over there because I want to have this before my husband get home so he can have something warm to eat. Love you too. I'm so glad to see you. All right, guys. Until next video, let's talk on DOY East 2 channel where I'm getting ready to make some soup. And I don't know what else, y'all. I'm about to take a nap. How about that? Go take a nap. No, I'm not. I got things to do. I got things to do and people to see. All right, guys. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful, great day. And I'll be checking with you all later. Hopefully I have some makeup on. So, yeah, it is what it is. And it was what it was. All right, y'all. It's too much. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will check with you all in the next video. Hopefully with this poncho really, really soon. I appreciate everyone that hanged out with me. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you have not already. And I will see you all later and have a blessed, wonderful, safe, warm day. All right. I'm tripping, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go and get on out of here. All right, bye for now. Oh God. Whew.